Tia Jada. Hi y'all. So I got a quick download for y'all. This is for the chosen ones. I don't care who try to come, who try to delay you, distract you, betray you. It's no longer working. Grand Rising Honey Bun in your favor. So let me say this. Let me give a quick story time. So the other day, for those of you that don't know, my daughter's birthday is coming up. So around my children's birthday, I do connect or contact with their dad to, you know, put something in on their birthday. That way he can feel a part of it and he can, you know, feel important as well around their birthday, because it takes two to tango. You get what I'm saying? And he was my best friend since 11 years old. You know, children just changed a lot of things. And his lifestyle did. But I sent specifically a request to ask him for $50. And I never received nothing back. Didn't hear nothing from him. And then I sent another request for $50. But I spiritually heard him say, I'm not giving you nothing until you call me. He's one of them people, he want me to call him. He want me to talk to him. He want me to basically like, hey, yeah, your daughter's birthday. But he already know the scoop. This is a routine every year. This is how it happened. Our children simply don't really deal with their dad because that's simply what they want to do. They do that. I be like, call your dad, check up on your dad. They don't want to. I remember an old head told me when I was younger, you don't got to tell your children nothing bad that the father has done or anybody has done outside of you. Allow your children to grow up and see the difference. Continue to raise your children the way you raise your children, and then they will soon see who's the absent father or the absent parent is, spiritually, physically, or emotionally. And they see that. So, anywho, let me get out of here, the story. So when both of the $50 requests were canceled, I knew that he seen them. He just didn't want to abide by them until I called him. So yesterday I wake up and I check my phone as always, and I got $50 on my account. I said, this is on a different card besides my banks I have. So I'm like, did he send the $50? So I looked. He didn't send it. So I began to question, where the hell did I get this $50 from? I'm thinking like, where did I get this $50 from? A burst of wind, like air, like breath, just passed me. Ashe Goddess, hi Tierra. It passed me. And it just showed me a visual. And it was the divine God. It was a masculine energy. And I feel this presence take over my vessel, everything. And it's like, we don't want you to ask nobody for shit. Nothing. The divine gods are doing everything for us right now. And it showed me a glimpse of when I was a little girl. And I remember my parents used to tell me, you was a mistake child. We ain't mean to have you. We just linked up after a party and that was that. We didn't think you was coming. Yada, yada. You was a mistake. You was a mistake. You was a mistake. Ashe. And I truly used to believe I was a mistake until I used to meet great people. And they'd be like, what's your story? I'd be like, I'm a mistake child, so I don't know. And they used to be like, I remember this one lady was like, you're not a mistake. You're not a mistake, baby. If you was a mistake, you wouldn't be here. The gods are showing me this visual of me as a little girl, and I see her. And the gods look at me, and I feel the God's presence say, when your parents abandoned you and left you, I took you in. And I look back at my life. And I remember even my enemies, they used to treat me like shit. Used to tell me, I don't know what it is, but you protected by some angels. And I'm 16, 15, and I'm like, I'm really in a trance of going back into who I used to be. And I'm like, this is true. When your birth earth parents abandon you, God take you in as his and her child. And I look back at my life. I remember I used to be homeless, but somehow I had a warm bed to sleep in that night. A friend or a cousin, somebody that will allow me to come over for them few nights. When I was hungry, I ended up coming up on food. When I was without money, I always had enough to pay my phone bill. I always had just enough to survive. As a teenager, 14, living on the streets, on and off, house to house, I'm still forcing myself to go to school. It's like every time I turn around, I'm being gifted with something. And I said, whoo. So when I was asking their dad, my children's dad, for $50 and he didn't send it, the divine God sent $50. And when I laid in my bed and meditated that night, I hear my ancestors and I hear the gods coming to me, telling me things. And he said, this is my Father God. My Father God said, we don't want you asking nobody for nothing. The same way we took you in, your children is now under my wing. And somehow, every time I feel like I'm running a little out of gas for my children, somehow something else come up when I'm okay. When I feel like, I told my daughter, you ain't gonna be able to do too much for this birthday because mommy got a lot of stuff that I've been doing. And I was able to do every fucking thing. With my son, every birthday of his, every time he wants something, he manifested. He get it. And I used to be like, every time around my son's birthday, I feel like I get so much. And this was the divine God speaking to me yesterday and was like, we're going to make sure you get everything you need for your children because now your children has been taken in on the Father's side by me. Chosen one, the reason why I say this is because they don't want us asking nobody for shit. If a motherfucker don't want to be a parent and they abandon their children, that's simply on them. If a motherfucker can't do right by you and you need to ask for a couple of dollars, you go just out of nowhere, get it in your account. Because I'm telling you, I looked at my account because I only asked for $50 because this is every year. I tell him to give a small amount because he don't make as much as I make. He don't. And I ain't trying to judge him or put his business out there, but he don't. So I always try to be lenient. And I asked for $50 or $60 just to get her cake or to put a little something with a gift or something. And that's normally what he would do each year. So I end up finding a picture of me as a little girl and I posted it here on TikTok. I'm in the kitchen making me a pound cake. I'm making me a lemon pound cake. Thank you, babe. And as I'm making this pound cake, I hear the song, teach me how to pray. Teach me how to worship you. Lord, I'm your baby. Lord, I'm your baby. When I tell you, chosen one, we are the divine's baby. And I told y'all what I feel like my God is to me. I never really speak about it a lot and say what my God is to me and who my God is. But my God actually got a face. He actually got an existence. And I don't go off of what somebody else has given me. So y'all remember the movie Lion King? When Mufasa's father passed away, what did his father become in the spirit realm? His God. When my grandfather passed away, my grandfather became my God in the sky. My God in the spirit realm. That's why I tell everybody prays to a different God, whether you want to believe it or not. Everybody pray to a different God. And ever since I knew exactly who my God was to me, I feel like I've gotten more things accomplished by knowing so. And just because you become spiritual, that does not mean you lack the comprehension of what God truly is to you in your life. We are not in a season to be asking people for help. Whatever we need, the divine gods are giving it to us. And I felt that energy be so urgent, like, don't ask nobody for shit, especially not him. I felt that energy, don't ask him for nothing. And I can picture my grandfather sitting at a table, and I'm coming over my grandfather's house, and I'm crying at him, telling him how my children dad just not the same anymore. And I can see my grandfather's eyes looking at me with red, like he's emotional with me. The white part is red. And he looked at me and he said, picture him with his little cigarette, and I can picture him saying, don't ask him for shit. Nothing else. Nothing. He don't want to be in their life. Don't let him. Fuck him. This is what I hear. This is what I heard. I heard that urgency from the guys, because it's like when you cry, when you question, when you ask, they go hard for you, chosen one. They go hard for us. We are our ancestors. We are the God's baby here. And to even see my little self, like even younger than the picture I posted, I'm like, damn, I see myself playing around, and oh my God. I spoke to two beautiful people the other day. It's a TikTok creator. She messaged me. She's very high vibrational. She posts a lot of content. She messaged me. And she said, I've watched so many of your YouTube videos, and I just want to say you are a beautiful person. I love you so much. And I felt her vibrations through that. And usually I don't message people back at late nights, 11. But I was somehow up because I was preparing my last meal. Well, I was preparing my pound cakes and my things that I wanted to do. And she messaged me that, and I said, whoa, them deep words from a goddess. And I was messaging her back. And then the other day I spoke to a friend of mine. And I asked this friend, I said, what are some things you want to say to me? Because I'm picking up on the energy that this person wanted to tell me something so bad. And he just was silent. I'm like, what you want to say to me? Because I'm always giving you kind words. What you want to say to me? He said, just keep being you. Just keep being you. I said, you like me being me? He said, definitely. And those were coming from the God body energy within them. I have many friends. And when I heard that, it was like, just keep being me. Because being me has gotten me more further than anything in this life. Being me has pushed me to the front line every time. And I was okay with being in the front. But I was also okay with being in the back. Chosen, when we are not in a season of lack, we are not, and when we feel like we're in lack, that's when the divine show out. Like, what you mean? We're going to send beautiful people to give you this affirmation you just meditated on anyway. So by me meditating and hearing these frequencies that the divine guides are speaking to me, I got people messaging me. I got friends telling me things. And I'm like, damn, you don't even know. I just meditated the other day and I heard the voices of the ancestors, the voices of the gods say the same thing you just said to me in physical form. When the gods want you to know something, baby, they will send it to you. Have you ever just sat there and seen an angel number in your meditating session? Have you just sat there and meditated and you see numbers? Thank you for subscribing, babe. And I'm going to start doing my subscription lives too. That's when I get more deeper into things. But have you ever meditated and actually seen angel numbers? I didn't see it on my phone. I didn't go in the kitchen and look for it. It came to me in a meditation session. And it's not the first time. It's come many times. And that's when I know precisely the numbers I could have seen the last few days or weeks ago was directly connected to the divine guides. When I tell y'all, that abandoned little girl, that abandoned little boy in you is the divine God's baby. We're their baby, and there's nothing nobody can do to stop that. We've been chosen to be parented and fathered and mothered by the energies of that created this whole existence, this whole planet. What they say in the Bible, when your parent abandon you, God shall take you in as his child. And I have never believed that. I remember hearing that saying so much as a child, though. I remember hearing a lot of old heads when I used to tell them about my story. They be like, you 15? How long you been? I've been going through this since 12 years old. 11, maybe. They look at me and they be like, you know what, though? You can tell so many people wanted to help, but they couldn't. Because they were afraid of my parents, I would say. And they used to be like, you know what? They say in the Bible, you know what God say? Your parents abandon you, God shall take you in. But I never thought it would happen to my children. I never thought that. I thought by me and their dad being best friends since 11 years old and grew up together, we felt like we were in love at one point. I thought we were going to be okay. But now the gods has taken over and took his part out of the way. He's made his decision. He got my son number. Don't really call him my son. Don't really call him Ashe. I mean, it is what it is. I don't harbor on it. I don't stress over it. I actually like the peace. Because goddamn, how dare you? And the guys told me the same way we took care of you. And it's a masculine God that took over. The same way we're going to take care of them babies in that room. And I can honestly say, y'all, I felt so emotional after feeling that frequency. Imagine you talking to your father and he mad as hell that a man came in your life and tried to hurt you and harm you and then tried to harm and hurt your children. Imagine what your father would say. Your high vibrational dad, he would be like, man, fuck that nigga. Don't fuck with him no more. Leave him be. Let him go. He gonna get his karma. He gonna get that shit. But he ain't about to keep hurting my baby. He ain't about to keep trying to destroy my children, my grandchildren. Leave that nigga be. The grandchildren don't even fuck with him. Fuck him. This is what I hear. Y'all be thinking the guy finna just come up to you. Greetings. No, he gonna come like that too. But he gonna get a little rah-rah too when it come to his babies. I don't know where that $50 came from, but I know now. It came from the divine gods. They said, oh, you asked him for $50. We about to give it to you. And I didn't even need it. I mean, I asked for it from him to make him a part of her birthday reservations, to make him feel important. And I've been doing it my whole life, half of our lives since we had children. So, to be honest with you, every motherfucking thing is paid for. She got her boots, she got her outfit, she got her nice boots, sachet. She got her outfit, she got her this. Let me show y'all her nice boots. I ain't gonna show y'all her outfit. We ain't gonna do all that now. Hold on. And good thing I got me a little mini me, because guess what, y'all? When I was younger and I seen my mom doing a lot by herself, I never asked for much, but she never noticed how much I never asked for. She never probably paid attention enough to know, but my daughter noticed at 5 years old. She said, Mommy, all I want for my birthday is Roblox and go somewhere out to eat or something. This was my siblings back in the day. My siblings didn't give a fuck how broke our mama was. They was asking for arm, leg, and everything else. These are her boots, y'all. She didn't even know she manifested. She wanted boots like mine. So I got her these. Look at them. Got them a size bigger so it can last her. Look at that. She's about to be fucking gorge, okay? Gorge. So, usually around their birthday, like I said, I like him to feel included. I don't want him to feel left out. But to be honest with you, as Big Mama, I've already got everything on a wish list. I've already purchased the outfits months ahead. Her birthday a few days before Christmas. So I can't lack, because if I lack, I will have to tie her money, her birthday money into her Christmas gifts. And that's just like, ugh. So most of the time I have to get her birthday outfits and stuff out the way and get everything she needs a month ahead, 2 months ahead. Because I don't want her to feel like her gifts for her birthday have to come from the Christmas gift. That's not true. Because you are indeed my gift, baby, my child. But your birthday is very important, and you will have that day to yourself every year. Do you hear me? So I already got everything. It's already completed. I was just sitting up looking at Amazon, and I'm like, damn, what else do I need for my baby birthday? I go through the goddamn closet. I got everything. Everything. From the candles, from the birthday decorations, from the shoes, the boots, the socks, the stockings, the tutus, the hairstyle, the jacket, the fur, the purse. I got every motherfucking thing. That's why I looked at the $50 and was like, I don't really need it, but I still want him to feel included. The Divine's God, Father, masculinity energy sent it and said, here you go. I'm their father. I'm theirs. They asked me, where my dad at? Or I said, it's okay, baby. You got a father in the sky. He's affiliated with the sun. My children believe that. So I showed my daughter the picture that I posted of me last night when I put that song, teach me how to pray, teach me how to worship you, Lord, I'm your baby. I showed my baby girl that photo. She kept asking, Mommy, let me see that picture again when you was little. Let me see that picture again when you was little. Let me see that picture again when you was little. And I'm like, okay, here you go. All right, time she asked, I showed her. I get to do it over again. I get to experience being a little girl that don't have to rush to grow up by allowing my daughter to be such. Rich Rising, honey bun. Allowing my daughter to be free-spirited in her feminine energy, sacred, protected, loved, not abandoned, not mistreated, not neglected, not overused, misused, forced to grow up to mother and be another mother in a household. She's naturally a woman, a mother. Every girl that's born on this planet is naturally a mother, even if she don't have children yet. The way she treat the cat, she be like, come here, this is my baby. And that's her baby. Can't tell her shit. She rubbed my back. She give me kisses. She wanted to see this picture so many times when I was a little girl. And it's like she just loved looking at me when I was a little girl. And I love looking at her being a little girl because she looked just like me when I was a little girl. She get to enjoy a life that I always dreamed of. I'd be like, dang, I don't got no job. I ain't did nothing. This was back then. I'd be like, damn, I'd just be sitting at the home chilling, taking care of my children. But I remember as a little girl, I used to cry for my mother to come home. I used to reach out to the stars and pray so she can hear me. Mom, come get us. Come get us, Mom. They not treating us right over here. I used to scream to the moon and whisper, though, because I was at other people's house. So we had babysitters that was from hell. We never was really with our mom. She was out chasing her dreams, trying to be successful. I get it. She was a hustler. But all that chasing your dreams led you away from your creation. Left you feeling no connection to them, no bond, no nothing. I used to pray for my mama to come home or come get us. I'd be like, go tell her to come get us, God. Tell her to come home. I miss her. Then when we came of age, we had to watch ourselves sometime. I used to be thinking like, damn. I used to want a household filled with my mother, my love, the mother and father love, and now my children have it. They have it. I'm able to sit at home with them. I'm able to do activities with them. I don't miss nothing in their life. I see the teeth. It's like I can see the teeth, the tooth that's growing in with a magnifying glass. I see how tall they grow in just a few days. I see how smart they become. I see the big words they use. I'm not missing shit. I'm not missing nothing. And I ask myself, like, why every time I used to get a job, I used to get fired on my days off? You're not meant to work a job. It wasn't in your manifestations. It wasn't in your plans. It was meant for you to be a stay-at-home mom, whether you had the man there or not. Yeah, I broke those generational curses, of course. It was meant for me to be a stay-at-home mom. Rather, the man was supplying the stability, the financial aspect of things or not. We got the Father God, the masculine energy that's making sure this household is ran about. A lot of people talk about women as low income. I give my graces to the low income mothers. Y'all be mad as hell because when y'all lead a woman, y'all want her to suffer and need y'all. But then the government or the father figure, the masculine energy of the universe will take that mother and child in and supply her every need. I hear a lot of people downplaying low income women. I hear a lot of people downplaying when she get help from the government, the same one that owe her reparations anyway. But y'all can put on y'all shoes and leave the woman and child and allow and expect her to bear the financials, bear the fruits, bear the stability, bear the energy, bear the peace. You know how many times I cried at night? Because that shit got a little challenging. And y'all be real upset when the government say, we'll help you. He don't want to get his shit together, we'll help you. Yeah, the government probably do have a little bit on the dynamic of separating households between a man and woman. But at this point, a man has every right. It's free will. A man has every right to choose what he decides to do in his children's life, regardless of what spell, what this, and what happened. What? Y'all be talking a lot of shit about the mothers that actually get help from the government. That be God's way of saying, we said we was going to take care of you. I remember my children, dad went down there and put himself on child support. I ain't go. I ain't care to. When he did that, I was actually granted full custody with both children. Now, I really don't got to go to him to nothing. If I want to change their last name, I could right now. Let me tell y'all something. You can't play with the chosen ones and try to hurt them by being in your pride and your ego. You can't hurt the chosen one by doing something you supposed to be doing. You can't hurt the chosen one by showing them that you just ain't who you said you was from the get-go. Because no matter what you do to us or attempt to do to us or my children, the divine will always handle it. And I can honestly say I am living in a pure manifestation of me being a little girl. And I was reminded of that the other day looking at my photos. I manifested this exact life, this exact moment. Yes, I did. I used to cry. My mother, the only time I seen her or my dad, they used to just want to whoop me, abuse me, and hurt me. So I used to go in a room and I cry. Black eye, bloody nose, I just cry. Never go treat my children like that. I'm not going to treat my babies like that. I'm not going to hurt them. I'm not going to leave them. I'm not going to let a lot of men around my children. I'm not going to do that because guess what? I look at my life today and I be so hard on myself. And I don't allow a lot of people around my children. Nobody, male or female. You gotta watch the females too. My son begged me, Mommy, when you go to my daughter begged me, we want a baby brother, baby sister. No, it don't work like that. My baby say, we never go nowhere like that. Yes, the fuck y'all do. Y'all never go over others' house. We be everywhere. We be on a road. Where y'all want to go? Can't tell no kid what you finna do for them. They go bug your ass every day, all day for every day, all day, every day, all day. You gotta just surprise children. Surprise them. Shit, because if you don't, they go make sure you remember what you said you gonna do. And if you don't do it by some chance, oh, you the devil. And then, when it do happen, you drain from them asking you to go so many damn times. You drain. You like, damn, I don't even feel like going no more, but we gonna go. Come on. No, don't tell a kid. Don't tell a child nothing. If you go do it, keep it to yourself and do it. Another thing I want to say is this. I never left them. Never. Only the time when I went to surgery. I never left them. To see their teeth grow, to see the tooth fall out, and to see the teeth grow. To see how tiny they was before and see how tall they was. I'm witnessing it all firsthand. So vividly. I remember my mom used to just pull up and be like, oh, you got a new tooth. Oh, you got some hair. Oh, you finally started your cycle? Damn. Not saying she was just horrible. What I'm saying is, being in a child life matter, and I'm happy. I'm happy. And I deserve this happiness. And you all deserve this happiness too. So this was like a little story time, or a little, just to give you a little bit of me and show you who I am and show you what I deal with. Because I love to let y'all know I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I may appear perfect to you because that's how God viewed me. You just got a little bit of God in you that see perfectness in God's babies. That's all. I'm perfect to God in every form, every way. They want me to continue to be me. They want me to do things gracefully. They love me. They send people outside of me to give me these words as well. I love me. God damn it, I love me. God damn it, I do. I love everything that I do. My daughter tell me I'm the best mommy in the whole wide world. 444 on the clock. That's the age, one of the, ooh, let me not say no. My daughter told me the other day, she said, Mommy, you the best mommy in the whole wide world. I'm so happy I chose you to be my mommy. I said, who you gonna be like when you get older? What you wanna be? I'm gonna be just like you. I said, no. I want you to be better than me. She got this beautiful petite, like she work out. She got 6-pack at 6 years old. Like, God damn it, girl, what's up with you? It's just a bony? That's how I used to be bony. And she looked, your soul is beautiful. Thank you, baby. Yours too. She looked at me and she came in here and gave me a hug. They like to be in their house with no shirt on and just their undies. That's how kids like to be free. And I don't mind it. We at home. Fuck it. Oh well, they cheering. But once she start running to her lady parts, that's gonna come naturally when she just be like, I'm good. I need to put on the dress. So she come over here after she get out the shower. She got all her undies and she come over here and give me a hug and I pat her little back butt. You know how grandparents used to do that. And I'm like, hey baby, give her a kiss. She's standing right here and she look at me and she just like, she like, Mommy, am I pretty? I'm too skinny. This is what she said to me. I said, no, I love your skinniness. I love you. You are like a model. You are beautiful. You are a model. Like, you literally are so pretty. I don't want you to gain too much weight. I don't wish that you gain so much weight. I like you just the way you are. And I can't wait till you get older so I can dress you up when you go to your little appearances, or she go out with her friends, or she go out. I don't know about the friends because I might go with her. I show you, I ain't my cheer my best friend for a reason. If I don't give a fuck, tell me how you feel, tell me this. But when we have fun, we gonna have fun together. I don't give a fuck. I let them go sometime by themselves. But teenager, y'all can go to dinner, but I'm gonna sit over there in my own little zone, in my own little date. You sit over there. I won't bother you, nothing. I don't give a fuck. So I said, now I get to have a daughter that I can dress up and your clothes can be super cheap, but you gonna be a baddie. Like, Mommy gonna have you looking good. And she was like, she just smiling, like I'm just blowing so much breath in her face of just beautifulness about herself. And she just like, Mommy, thank you. And I just start laughing. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, let me tell you something. My son too. My son come give me kisses every night, all day. He may have his days when he just want to argue and fight and yell and do all the extra shit. He don't fight physically, but give me kisses and love all the time. All the time. He don't play about his mama. He don't play about his motherfucking sister. And he don't play about being a man of his house. This is his house. He's the man of this house. But I don't use that in the same sense of over-analyzing the man of the house of him. Some women always overdid it with men. That's why when men finally became the man of the house at the woman's house, he destroyed it. Because he didn't want to be held so much accountable for every single thing that a man should do. My child is young and he see me putting up a door handle. he's definitely watching that. And one day he's going to get older and be like, Mommy, I got it. They're going to naturally come into who they are. We can't force them to rush. You can't force. That's just like, I remember, listen, parents play a significant role in their children's confidence. Yes, they do. So let me tell you something. I remember me and my cousin, we both was pregnant at the same time. We both had a baby. Let me get this. Hold on, y'all. Might be my pride. Might be my ego. I be playing. So listen, I remember me and my cousin, we was pregnant at the same time. She was having a girl, I was having a boy. So years go by, she ended up having her baby. And she was like, yeah, my baby potty trained. Yours? I'm like, no. I'm like, give me some tips on potty training. I'm really asking for tips because her baby was older than my baby. And she said, I just kept whooping her butt until she got it right. This was younger me. I was what, not 19, I was 22. So that means my baby was 2. Her baby was 3. I said, I'm not about to beat my baby to do something he's going to naturally learn anyway. She was like, she learned how to use it though. And I didn't. You can't beat or force a child to do something naturally they're going to learn anyway. When I used to go over some friend's house and I see them tearing their daughters or babies' legs up for going to the potty or on themselves, I used to look at them so weird my whole life. I used to be like, and I used to go in the bathroom with the baby like, I'm so sorry. Why they do that to you? And I hug the baby. I never whooped my son for going to potty. I never whooped my daughter. Never. Now, when they got old enough and they was just laying there lazy in a bed, then I come in there and I yell at them. Never pop them still for that. If my daughter ever have a dream about a toilet and make a mistake, I'm not about to yell at her for that. I'm not about to. Grand Rising from Connecticut, Ohio. Oh, Ashe, baby. Ohio in the house. I'm not finna destroy that part of their life, that journey. So, well, my son, I even got videos when I used to be putting my son on his little potty, and I used to sing to him, get up on that potty, boy, get up on that potty. Get up on that potty, boy, get up on that potty. If you don't do it, I don't know what I said, but I got that video. And here they are, potty trained. Not even took them months. It just took them like 2, maybe my son took him 2 months. He was a little longer than his sister. You don't have to beat them to learn how to tie their shoe. They're going to learn it when it's time for them to learn it. You don't have to beat them to learn how to read or hear things. They're going to learn it when it's time for them to learn it and process it completely. You don't have to beat them to take out the trash. That's why I be telling people, y'all be putting too much on y'all young boys and then be like, you the man of this house. You supposed to protect your mama, but your mama also supposed to protect you. That's why in some cases, if you keep having abusive relationships and you keep having abuse happening to you and you're not doing nothing about it, and the cops has been out there many times, CPS been out there many times, eventually they're going to take your child because it's neglect and child endangerment you putting your child into. I don't care how hard y'all say it is to move on from somebody, how hard it is to move on from somebody. If you go let somebody come in your life and destroy your family and get your kids taken from you, that ain't got nothing to do with your situation. It got something to do with you as a mother. Because you can clearly hop up and skip states. You can clearly not involve in no man you see a red flag in just to protect your children. You can clearly not date until you know you're fully comprehensible, ready for what's coming with date life. Like, you can't just sit. That's why my children be like, my man, want you to have a baby? And my man, want you to do this? They don't even know. They know something. I said, do you want your mama to rush into something and then the dad don't show up the way your dad don't show up right now? Do you want your mommy to be around here with 3 children without a father, 2 different baby daddies, and I'm hurting and I wish that somebody was here to help me? Do you want your mama to lay with somebody that's going to come in her house and hurt her, try to destroy our home and destroy y'all? Not saying that's what's going to happen each time, because you got to be more careful as a mother. As a mother. So many children has been taken from great mothers because they could not leave a man. It could have been spell work. It could have been suppression. But at the end of the day, you have to fight through that urge and you got to see your babies. Like, I promise you, especially when they get older, to remember this shit. Baby, I'm not about to play with nobody when they come to my children. Mommy will sacrifice her love life just to ensure that y'all are protected and safe. Mommy will sacrifice many communications with wicked families or wicked friends or wicked men just to ensure that y'all not being turned against y'all very own mother. What? Do you know mommy is alone 90% of the time with far as physical people because mommy want to make sure y'all protected and y'all have a childhood. I'll be motherfucking damned if I let another man come in my life and try to destroy me and separate me from my children. You got some men out here that will do that. They assigned to come in a woman's household, disrupt it and leave and get the children taken from her. You think the fuck I'm about to... Baby, I'm in here working on my craft. I'm speaking to my higher self, my lower self. I can tell a red flag in a nigga just by his teeth showing too much. Period. A real masculine, most of the masculines I've ever met, they show them when you funny. Sometimes they try not to show them when you funny. They don't want to show their teeth for real. It be them narcissistic niggas that want to show them teeth because they look good. They think they look good. They do be looking good though. Yes, I will love my children. Their confidence will be out of this world. Okay, let they know they are above and beyond it. Period. My son, it's to the point where my son, I remember a guy on a bike. I don't mind him come and have confidence. This guy on a bike with one tooth in the front came and tried to talk to me one day. We was walking to the store, me and my children. My son looking at him like, as soon as the guy leave, my son say, Mommy, he was trying to talk to you. It made me mad. I said, why? He like, because my mommy ain't finna be with no man on no bike with one tooth. He ain't got no teeth in his mouth. My mommy ain't finna be with that type of man. That type of man, mommy. I said, well, then why you didn't tell him that? If you don't want nobody to talk to your mama and you see the negative, it ain't even just about him not having certain things. It's just he came with negative energy too. And I said, next time you see a man trying to talk to your mama and he ain't coming with the right energy, you look at my mama deserved better than that. And that's how even a child can see that the parent deserves better than what the parent has been given. I'm not finna let my children see nothing like that. Like I'm for real. A lot of y'all, listen. A lot of y'all gotta pay attention to that because when we were children and our mother used to have different boyfriends and different stuff like that, it ruined her son because her son no longer respected women because women is with his mother. The main woman in his life is with 30 different niggas a month. Huh? For money, it don't matter. Money or not. The daughter lose respect for her mother because you letting all these men come around. And most of them is looking at your daughter like this. You want some dollars? You want some candy from the store? While they come out of your bedroom at night, they stopping and peeking in mine. Huh? So not only did the son, which is the god in the household, the man of the house, lost respect for the mother because she got so many different men around her. He don't know, his radar is going off to trust certain dudes, to not trust certain dudes. And then your daughter lose respect too because the man, every time he leave out your room, he's looking at her room. I wish the fuck I would. Don't even look at my children. Go in the room. What? You trying to talk to me? All right, hold on. Don't try to talk to me in front of my children. Wait till they get in the house. I had one guy used to stalk my house. But he had never stopped until he seen my children was in the house. That was respect. Because it's not about the man having respect for you. It's about the respect you hold for yourself as a mother, as a woman. No. Don't talk to me in front of my children. I'm really like that. My son been like that since he was a baby though. He ain't like when guys just try to talk to me at the store or nothing. My son, he's 1 year old in his little stroller. I used to take him on walks every day. He in his stroller. It was a guy trying to talk to me like, hey, beautiful. And I'm like, hey. And my son had this nice ass stroller where the lid, the top of the stroller would hang over him. Girl, he would lift that, I said girl like I'm talking to all girls, whoever on her. He would lift that motherfucking thing up off the stroller and look out there with his little head, and he'd be like, take that passy out his mouth and look at the guy like, I'm young, 1 year old. Like, don't talk to my mommy. He will only let powerful men communicate with me for a long time. That's it. If you ain't powerful, high vibration, if you don't have a good mind on your shoulders or you don't have good energy, he's going to constantly interrupt the conversation. He'll even come out and tell you he wants you to go home. I only had one friend come over here before. 2. One was 2 years ago when I first moved. 3. And another one was a few weeks ago when he really needed my advice. Other than that, I look at them like brothers though, the brothers. Because I don't play them games. But I just want to say this, y'all. I love y'all so much, and keep being a wonderful mama. Keep being a wonderful parent, and allow the guys to father your children when you feel like the father is a little bit absent. That's fine. It's not about that. It's not about what he have, what he can give, and what he can do. It's no longer about that no more, because as a mother, we do well enough. In many different ways, I see that I'm doing a wonderful job. I could be doing better. That's any mother. We ain't perfect. We can always do better. We can always do things differently. And like I told my children, I always been a mommy since a little girl that said I don't like whooping or hitting my kids. I don't like putting my hands on my children. And I even cried to them and told them this. I said, I don't like to hit y'all. I don't like to put my hands on y'all. But y'all make it so hard and challenging because y'all do things back to back to back to back to back to back. And it hurts. It hurts me to have to put my hands on you, and I don't want to. It's like y'all forcing me to hit you, and I don't want to. Why y'all just can't stop when I say stop? And they just cried like, she really cried. I went in my room and I cried like a baby because I don't like touching my children. I don't like nothing. That's why some people are like, your kids gonna run over you. No, my children gonna respect me more than anything because they're gonna know my life story and know why I choose not to put my hands on my child. I chose to work on my anger before I just straight discipline them with the only disciplinary I was taught to have. I'm not finna hurt their flesh because they hurt my feelings. That's the ego. What I want you to do is hear me out before I flash the fuck out because I'm not perfect. Hear me out. I'm talking to you. Do you know how it feel? They like, mommy, well, how come we don't got our Miss stuff put up yet? Christmas, we don't got the tree put up. We don't have the stuff outside put up. Why we don't have it put up yet? Usually we do it around this time. I said, because if I got to keep cleaning up the living room 6 times in a day and clean up the kitchen 5 times each day, clean up the bathroom 3 times a day, clean up my room 3 times a day, because of y'all, I can't get nothing done. I'm repeating the same cycle in the household. I'm cleaning up the living room. You come put a sock down. Now I got to clean it up again. No. It don't work like that. I don't have batteries in my back. And if I did, them motherfuckers been needed to be re-put in. Some new ones need to be put in. And when you communicate with your children and you show them the energy that comes with it and the drainness, they will see that after a while. Like sometimes my daughter be like, mommy, come look at the kitchen. I come look at the kitchen. She done cleaned the whole table off by herself. She done made my bed up to her standard at 6, at 5. You get what I'm saying? It ain't how I want it to look, but I accepted it. I say. And I mean, I always been one of them parents too. I don't force them to clean up my mess. If it's my mess, don't touch it. If it's your mess, you're about to start picking it up. I don't force my children to do things out of their means. I want them to just be free. Be fucking free. Because once they start getting teenager ages, you're going to be like, hey, you actually kept your room together, huh? You actually like your room looking like a princess room, huh? Okay. Clock that tea. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I just wanted to give y'all a little glimpse of me. This just talking off topic about some things. Sometimes it don't always have to be deeply spiritual. It can just simply be having a human experience, existing on this planet, being a mother, being a father, being a parent, a parental figure in your children's life. The sacrifices we make each day, the help we get from the universe and the government, whoever the fuck choose to help us when we're doing it alone, we simply need that. Y'all can't say we were the reason why the black man left. No, the reason why the black man left because the black man wanted to do drugs and have HOEs and thought it was fun to be out there doing everything in this world, and then try to destroy the woman. And when a woman is destroyed, she don't know how to parent correctly because she's too busy trying to process what's going on. So when a woman decides to say enough is enough, we ain't like our elders. Of course we're not. Why do you think her face a little bit more wrinkled than his? Because she been attacked damn near their whole relationship until he grew older and said enough is enough. I'm not finna let no man tear him the sockets out of my eyeballs just to feel validated and be in a relationship with a man so he can be there with his children. I tell you this. Do you know it's more destructive children in households that had a two-parent household? Do you know that there's more destructive, wicked, evil, mean, vile, G-A-Y children that come out of two-parent households? They don't tell y'all that now. Huh? Do you know there's more destructive, mean kids that come out of two-parent households rather than a single household? Because the man could be destroying the whole foundation. The woman could too. Y'all can be arguing so much, y'all forget that the children hear that. Their nervous system is always on a jumpity because it's always arguing, fighting, and boom, boom, booms. Your children will respect you more when you choose your solitude and happiness over having somebody in the home that's disrupting their peace, your peace, and destroying your vessel, goddess. Your children will respect you more. So many successful men, successful women come out of single parent households. Do you know we had villages back then where it was only women and child? And we raised warriors, villages, kingdoms. We raised kings, queens, princes. We even raised their children to be successful. So please don't think that these relationships that have been together for years, you be like, yeah, me and your granddaddy been together for years. He done left, he done came back, he done got the bills turned off, he done came back. And you wonder why every child in that household have financial issues, they have relationship issues, they have different baby mamas, they have different struggles, they fighting, they abusive, they addicted to certain things. You wonder why, because them children had to figure out how to cope. They had a two-parent household that was hell. You think you about to raise my children with me and you be in this motherfucker doing more destruction than the children doing? I'd rather the child mess up the damn house than you. I be looking at my phone like an old woman. Y'all see this? I'll be like, and I'll be serious too. Y'all witnessing me. I told y'all I'm an old woman. I'm an older woman in a young body for sure. Teach my sister. I'm telling you. So y'all go look it up. A lot of people that's in prison that's done some vile things, they'll tell you they had a mama and a dad. Mom and dad. It used to be kids that was in my school. Got a mom and dad and mean as fuck. Mean girl. Mean boy. Like, how the fuck are you like this? Why are you like this? You got some shit that every kid dream to have. Because the daddy was coming out the mama room, going into the daughter room. Not in every case, but in that one. You can tell by her energy, the way she jumped, the way she fidget, the way her body produced before she even was of age, the way her boobs popped in before she even hit 13, the way her butt said bow before she even hit 15, Ashe? And I'm still in there bird-chested, flat back. What the fuck is really going on, huh? You know how many times this used to scare the fuck out of me? You know how many times my mom used to have different company and these guys used to have money too? You know how many times I used to see this at night? Because I'm a light sleeper still to this day. I used to see this. What's under that dress? What's under that blanket right there? Oh, you up? Hey, you want $10? You can buy you some snacks tomorrow. Don't tell your brother and your mama I gave it to you. That's how the fuck it start. Don't let you tell your young hot and ass mama. Don't nobody want you. You lying. My man ain't looking at your little ass. Then your mama become envious. Your mama start hating you because she don't know why she keep allowing men in her uterus that's attracted to her daughter. Because maybe you attracted to your goddamn daughter at this point. How the fuck you keep finding all the wrong type of men that's looking at me? Because it's a choice. Now that I'm grown, it's a motherfucking choice. I can see the pedo in a nigga. I can quickly see it, spot it out. Get your ass out of here, Satan. Look at him so deeply in his soul, that nigga run from me. I be, fuck you on, nigga. You feel me? You meet the good men. They don't even want to be in a girl face. What's up, little bro? Talking to the son. They show my son respect. What's up, little bro? Yeah, they don't care because they don't love themselves. And they mad because we grow old and love ourselves and treat our children right. And I'm glad to say, and it's a little, I don't really like to say it. And I know my baby girl only 6. But she has a body. When I tell you a 6-pack, flat stomach, and she got a little bit of butt in the back. And I'm only saying this because she get it from her dad's side. I don't have it. You see me, you see this. You see her, she got a letter D. Small p, like lowercase D or P. And she's gorgeous. I know for a fact she's going to blossom into this beautiful piece of art. So when I be seeing my baby, I'm boosting her confidence up. I'd be damn if I meet a dude and they come in there talking about, hey, little mama, you so pretty. You better watch out for her. No, you better watch out to get the fuck on. Because when you say pedos normally love them words. You better watch out for her. Little bro, you better take care of your sister. Make sure nobody come get your sister. Because you don't know. Some men, just like my dad friends, used to prey on me. They couldn't wait till I turned of age, 18. Some of them was at me at 16, Ashe. Y'all gotta watch the company y'all keep, and y'all gotta make sure y'all keep these children put up. Some people will elect you to be their friend just to do some weird, nasty shit, and you gotta watch out for the boys too. To be women, grown women looking at them boys like, he gonna be a heartbreaker. Bitch, no the fuck he's not. He's gonna be a heart fixer, a heart healer. He's gonna be a man that respects every woman, not just one. He even respect the Jezebel at her journey, but he get the fuck on. Don't play with me. My baby ain't no heartbreaker. He's a heart healer because he seen how his mother heart had to be fixed and wounded up from him and her siblings. Don't put too much on your boys. Don't put too much on your girls, and don't let the old program of people program them. Because I beat a bitch up for my baby. Boop, boop, boop. Real quick, a nigga too. That's why I don't play these games with these dudes or these women. I love y'all so much. I'm out of here. I've been on here for a minute. I try to buy some time because I got to go somewhere and I got some stuff that's coming. So I just want to get up here. And sometime when I come up here, sometimes I just want to talk to y'all, tell y'all a little bit about me. You know, let y'all know. This ain't made in China. I didn't mean it. I ain't mean it. This ain't, but for real, I ain't made in China. You know how everything you buy be made in China for real? Nike be made in China. This cup made in China. Where is that? This speaker made in China. Every damn thing be made in China. Y'all wonder why Trump want to come back here and tell these motherfuckers get the fuck off and let people in America actually make shit. God damn. We've been selling clothes for decades and we still got to get the shirts from China. How fucking dare you? That little label annoying when I see it. I swear. I can take this jacket off right now. That motherfucker made from China. Can we get some shit from Africa? Because I don't see nothing that say made in Africa. I be loving to see some shit made in Cuba. Some of the fruit be in Cuba. When I see Cuba or Philippines or I see African, I be so happy. Like, yes, that's like a lucky that's lucky as hell to get something that ain't made in China. Everything in this house damn near made in China, bro. Except the house. Duh. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I love y'all.